Alright guys, we got our car jacked up on jack stands, and what I did was took my hydraulic jack, put it toward the center of the car, and I went up and injected into that frame right there. You see where the jack is? Yeah, that's where it's at. Definitely, this is a very important part. Alright, and we got our car ready to know. Alright, we're good. Y'all ready to do this? Everybody get in your positions? Let's do it. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we got to disconnect the battery. But before we disconnect the battery, what we need to do is, this is a very important step, guys. Power down your airbag, the ABS, not the ABS, I'm sorry. The SRS system, the airbag system. We have to power this down, because if not, if these airbags go off, you're going straight through that back windshield. And that would be a funny video, because what's going to happen is y'all going to be doing the video, and in the background you're going to see my video playing, and then boom. So that's going to be kind of funny. Alright, I'm going to stop laughing because that ain't funny at all, man. Anyway. Alright, let's get to it. The first thing we're going to do here is to power down the SRS system. Now, what we're going to do is take this cover right here, pop this cover down, just the top of it pops down, get it out of the way. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's easier for you guys to see this. Now, inside this section right here, let's get a light. Right back there, you see the, let me hook up this light so we can see this better. Yeah, you see the fuse box cover. So we're gonna reach in there, up under there, and then get the little tabs right on the top. Squeeze them together, pull that tab off. There you go. There's our fuses. Now, what you want to do is disconnect fuse number 32. So, our box will set up like that, and we're looking for fuse number 32 right there. All right, so we got the little relay right there, right above the relay. To the right, 10 amp fuse. Let me set this light up a different way. There's our relay box. Go right above it, and then to the left, you see that 10 amp fuse right there. That's the fuse we need to disconnect. This sucks because I can't really, hopefully I can see that right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is get me a long pair of needle nose pliers. I'm going to reach in there and pull that fuse out. Bam, there it is. All right, now we need to verify that that's working, that that's good. So what you're going to do is take your key, put the key in the on position. Watch your dashboard. You see that light? See how it came back on? So what we're going to do is sit here for about at least 30 seconds to make sure that light does not come back, go back out. We want to make sure it stays on. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, we're good. Shut the key off. Take it out, we are good to go. The next thing we'll do, we got that powered down. The next thing we do, go out here. Let's get us a 10mm wrench, and we're gonna disconnect the negative terminal on the battery. Let's get that wrench, and we'll be right back. All right, grab yourself a 10mm wrench. Loosen up the nut right there. Twist it, take it off. Now this, guys, this part right here is kind of, well, no, it ain't no kind of, it is. Take this off. Now you see how that terminal came, that cable came back and touched that terminal? You do not want that to happen while you got this system apart in there. So what you want to do, you want to make sure you push this thing over to the side. Got a little clip right here. Let's pull that up. Let's stick this down. And you want to make sure that thing does not snap back up there. We are looking good, guys. The next thing we're going to do here is, now, just like I said, you do not have to take out, or what we can do now is put back up. You can put that back up there if you want. You don't need that out here. for now. All right, got our 10 amp fuse. Let's put this on there. We'll get this out of here and set this down to the side. The next thing you want to do, guys, is take. Now, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to do this because I think it'll make it a lot easier for me to work in here, so I can put my tools everywhere and all. Because there's going to be a lot of mess around here. I want to take these seats out of here. Take both seats, pick up the latch, pull them way back, both sides. All right. Bear back. All right, guys, both seats are pulled back. The next thing we'll do is you got two covers. The inside cover, I don't know if there's supposed to be a cover there or it's just missing. Just pop those covers up. They popped in by two little clips right there. And put them to the side. Let's go do the other side. And once you do that, you can have 15 millimeter bolt right here and a 15 millimeter nut up there. So I'm using a 15 millimeter deep 3/8 drive socket with a 6-inch 3/8 drive extension and a 3/8 drive ratchet. So what we're gonna do is loosen both of those, take those top 4 out. Let's get right here. Okay. 1, 2. Hey, I did that one hand. I'm gonna pop that cover up on the outside right there, and then 3 and 4. Let's get those done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I got the bolts out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got the cover. Now, check this out, guys. Now to introduce you to the party line. Let's go over here. When you're doing a big job like this, and there might be a lot of parts, every time you take out a part, you want to put it in a line. So as we're putting this car back together, we start from this end of the line and work our way back up. So there's no missing parts, you're not getting confused or anything. I call that the party line. And there's our first piece with our 10 amp fuse, second piece, and third piece. Now these, you can't get these mixed up right here. Just looking on the inside of this. See, there's a letter R in there. That's the right side. So we know that goes together. All right. The next thing we're going to do, guys, is now pull both our seats forward. Grab the handle in the front. Yeah. Pull the seat all the way forward because now we need to get to them bolts in the back. So pull both seats forward and get ready to get in the back of the car. Bear back. All right, guys, we got both seats all the way forward. Now what we're going to do now, open up the back seat. And check this out, guys. This is what you want to do. Makes the little job a little easier for you. Get you a cordless drill with an attachment on it. Put them sockets on it. That'll be, dang it, that thing, the bolts over there like sucky crazy. And where's this one over here? Get this papers out of the way. Let's push this to the side. There we go. There's one bolt. And the other one is right there. So, what we're going to do here, for this one over here, we're going to use just our 15 millimeter deep socket. We're going to get that one like that. Yep, worked perfect. And for the one over there, let's see if we can do the same thing. Nope, well, for the one over there, what I'm going to do is get my extension, come up to the front of the car. There it is right there. Yeah, you get that one right there. So, let's get those 4 bolts out. The 2 on this side and the 2 on the other side. Let's get those out. We'll be right back. All right, guys, cool. We are looking good. A-okay. Now, the next thing we'll do is take both our seats. Gonna lift that seat up and just let it tilt back. Because what we got to go up under here now is we got to plug up under this one. You see this one right here? So what we're going to do here is this plug like flips and thing, and you know, let me get me a, can y'all guys see this thing? There we go. All right, this little latch right here picks up and flips over. So, dang it, let me. Dang it. All right, hold on, guys, bear back. All right, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. Now, you see this right here? Man, that thing is dark. This tab right here, you have to push down and then unlatch it. So I'm trying to see if I can do this with one hand. Push down and bring that back. Unplugged. Lay it down. That's it. Let's go to the other side. Okay, here we are to the other side. Let's pick the seat up. Same plug. see if I can get a better look at this one, just in case you didn't see that one. Okay, there we go. Dang it, come on. All right, same plug, guys. Push that tab down in, and then back up with the other thing. I can't even get to this thing, man. Just like that. Unplug it. All right, the next thing you want to do, guys, take this lever right here, push it forward. That's going to let your seat tilt forward as much as it can, and then you're going to take these seats out of here. All right, let's take them out. We'll be right back. Guys, we are looking good. Look at that. Those seats are out. Only took a couple of minutes. And what I did was set the seats in the back of the car. We're up under a carport. Set the seats right there. Keep on the same side. The next thing we're going to do, guys, let's keep everything in order. The nuts and bolts we took out, what you want to do is take them, stick them back where they belong, so that way we don't lose them. All right, the next thing we're going to do is pop open the center console. If the customer has stuff in there, that's all right. Let's get us a box. And what we're going to do is take a box, and also all the little things around here, the change and everything you see on the floor and all. You put everything in a box and give it back to the, you don't have to put it back in the car, just give it back to the customer. And that's it, all right? So let's get a box, clean this stuff up, put the bolts back, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're looking good. We got the customer's stuff in the back. Everything is good. The next thing you want to do is take your emergency brakes, pick that thing up just like that. Move that boot up a little bit. Now you're going to remove this bezel right here. What you're going to do is just grab your hand right between there, right there. And this thing is held in by clips, so it's going to be a little bit of tight. But you're going to pop that up, and you're going to keep walking it all the way up. Now, the next thing you want to do, we got to put our car in neutral. And we disconnected the battery, so we're going to see if we can do this another way over here. Let's get this out of the way. I want you to see right over here. See that little black thing right there? Let me get a little light here. Yeah, there we go. What we're gonna do here? You know what, guys? Let's check. Tell you what. We can we're gonna connect our battery back for a minute to get this thing, and let's get this in neutral so we don't have to mess with that right there, okay? Because we need our thing back in neutral so we can pull this whole bezel out of here. All right, right back. All right, we got it in neutral, got it back there, and of course you can't get the key back because you got to put it back in park, but we're gonna do that in a minute. That's very important. Do not leave that key in there. All right, now let's get this thing popped up. The boot is going to come with the emergency brake pedal boot is going to come with that whole assembly. So let's pick that up, make sure it gets over the, whoops, get this thing off the way. And make sure this thing is up enough. Gotta make sure that emergency brake pedal, that handle is up enough to be able to walk that thing off of there. Look at that, there we go. All right, let's set this, let's get this change right here. Put it in the box in the back, and let's put this on the party line. Be right back. All right, guys, we are looking good, man. You are doing a great job. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, guys, on your side of this car, we're gonna take off the center console completely, get this thing out of the way. You're gonna have 6 bolts holding this in. 1 and 1 on the other side. 2, take you a flat little screwdriver, just reach in there, pop that little clip out. And I'm gonna show you the other 2, but then what you're gonna do is get you a wire cutters or something, or a flat screwdriver, and you're gonna reach in there and carefully pop these little retainers out of there. Don't squeeze it too much or you'll break it off. Just like that. All right, again, don't squeeze it too much or you'll break them. So you got 2 over here, and then you got 1 right on the other side. Matter of fact, let me go over there and show you where that one is in a minute. Okay, we got 2 right there. Then I'm gonna go over here and close this down now. See how easy it is when you got the seats out? Then we got one right there you got to take out. And here's our other little cover right here. And let's get our socket to take those out. Bareback. All right, guys, we are looking good, man. This is cool. With the seats out of the way, this is so easy. All right, now if you look down in there, you're gonna see two 7mm bolts. One right there, and then you go over here, one right there. Remember those two, because what you're gonna do here now, let's see what kind of extension can I use with this one. We're using a 6-inch 1/4 inch drive extension with a 1/4 inch drive 7mm socket. If it gets up here, there we go. And we're gonna be using our cordless drill with our 1/4 inch drive adapter to it. And what you want to do is go ahead and remove the two up here. And be careful, that drop down there, but don't worry, we're going to be taking that up anyway, so we're going to see it down there. So we got the two up here. And then, on each side, you got one right here and one right there. So let's take those 4 out, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, all 4 screws are out. We're going to take our whole console, pick it up, get it out of the way. Yeah, look at that. All right, let's set this on the party line, and then we'll be right back. Hey guys, check this out. Before I put this on the party line, what you want to do, check this out. We got where's our screws at? You should have 6 of these. All of them are the same size. Here's the ones that fell into here. Here's 3, 4, 5. Where's number 6? There it is, number 6. And the covers, and these are covers. What we're going to do is take all those screws and all, we're going to set them right down inside here, so we can know where they are. Now we're going to put on the party line. All right, we'll be right back. Guys, we are looking great. I am so proud of you so far up to this point. All right, the next thing we do, let's get inside here, because see our seats out of the way. This is good. We got a lot of room to move around in. All right, the next thing we're going to do, see this little duct work right here? We're going to pick that duct work up on both sides, get it out of the vents, pull it back. We're going to take that out. Great. So what that's going to do, because we're going to remove our shifter right here. But before we do, you know what? Put our shifter in park. Make sure your steering wheel is centered. Make sure your front wheels are straight. Take the key out. Make sure it locks. Put that key to the side. You're not going to need that for a while. Now, the next thing you got here is 4 10mm nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So grab you a 10mm socket. I'm grabbing a 10mm 1/4 inch drive and a 1/4 inch drive ratchet. If I can get this ratchet off of the socket. There we go. And what we're going to do is go here and take off the four nuts. All right, so let's take those off and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got our 4 nuts off. The next thing we're gonna do is go around here. Got this electrical connector right here. Squeeze that tab down right there, unplug that, and now this harness right here is held in by little clips right between there. So if you want, you can get your, where's our pair of wire cutters? Dang it, what the heck? Got all this room in here and missing stuff. All right, so we get our wire cutters right here. We're gonna stick them right between there, and we're gonna pop those clips right out of there, just like that. All right, you're gonna do that one, and now, important part, we gotta disconnect our cable, shift cable right here. Now, if you look inside there, you see that little ring. So where we at? Right there. You're gonna just take your hand right here and just pop that right off. If it's difficult, you can get you a little screwdriver, but be careful because it's plastic. Now, let's make it get a little easier here. Up here, you got this little shifter where it locks in right here, the cable. You got 2 tabs on each side. One right there and one on the other side. What you do is squeeze those tabs in and pick up on it just like that. So that way, Get our thing out the way. And you can probably see that a little better. And then now, there it is right there. So that way this thing is leaning to the side. Pops right off just like that. Alright, let's get this off right here. Bam. Oops, got one more over here. This one, remember this because there's nothing plugged here, but we're going to pop that one off, and then this goes to the party line. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Let's get this harness out of here. Okay, next, you got this, you got a clip right here. Pull that out. One going down onto this stud right here. Pull that off. Walk yourself around. Another one right here. Go and get that out of there. And then we're going to do is go over here and unplug our airbag module right here. All right, so we got two plugs right here. Get it over this side so you can see better. Yeah, one right here. Push the tab down. Unplug it. Over here we got a little latch, the same as the other one. So we got to figure out how this comes down there. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Pull that out. Unlatch it. And then over here to emergency brake lever, we got a little tab right here. Just squeeze the little connector here. Push that tab in right there. Pick it up. The heck. Dang, man, you could be kidding me. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to play around. Use our needle nose here. Alright, we gotta make sure we're disconnecting this right, because this thing... Oh, wait a minute. Where's our little screwdriver? Looks like you can stick something right between there and free it up. Where's our bitty screwdriver? You know, I got... What the heck is wrong with you, man? I got all this stuff back here. We're gonna stick our little screwdriver right in there. Yeah, that definitely is supposed to squeeze in right there and pick up. There we go. Cool. Got that. All right. Next, guys, you're going to get you a T30. A Torx T30. And I got me a T30 with a 1/4" drive. And I got, well, I don't need my adapter on it. Because what we're going to do now is take up the module. And it's got 4 T30 bolts on it. No, I'm sorry. It's only got 3. Okay, that's cool. Let's get our 1/4" drill over here. Hook up our adapter on it. Let's go over here and let's take those 3 out. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Man, this job's coming out good. All right, we got our harness clear and free. We got a little thing right here hooked up. Pop that out of there. That's all hanging. That's all good. Guys, we're looking good. The next thing we're going to do is we got 2 support brackets right there. Those support brackets are also holding in this complete dashboard assembly. So what we need to do is get them out of the way. And what you got here, you got 1, 2, 3 10mm. Yeah, let me stop. Let me stop playing. All right, on this side looks like we got a little retainer right there, so we're gonna have to get that out of there. And then on this side, we got 3 10mm also. So what I'm gonna do is make this simple. I'm gonna get me my 10mm deep 1/4" drive. Now for the ones up on the top, I'm good to go with my cordless gun. If I can ever get this thing to go on, I can take apart an engine. I can't get a socket on this thing. All right. 1. 2. All right, and for the other ones, we're just going to use our socket and with our 1/4" drive ratchet. All right, we're going to get those out, and of course, right here, we're going to be popping that little tab out. And sometimes you can use a little screwdriver and get there and pop that out. There we go. Get that out of the way. And what we're going to do, we're going to stick this back in there so we know that goes right there. All right, so let's get those out. And you can't confuse them. You can't put one over there and one over there. So you're good to go with that. And plus, the one we got that little black tab in there, we're gonna know that goes on the right. All right. And also, you know, we put all our nuts and bolts back in here. Our airbag module bolts. Put it back in there just like that, so we know exactly we ain't got no bolts hanging around everywhere. All right, let's get those 6 bolts out. Well, 5 now because we got one out already. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got our 6 bolts out. Now, these brackets, if you look right there, you see it's got a little latch, little hook on right there. So you got to pick that up, then pop them out. All right, let's get both of them out, and let's take our bolts and put them back in place so we know where they go. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are looking good. At this point, I want you to give yourself a pat on the back. You are definitely in this now. All right, guys, we ain't got time to celebrate. The next thing we do, we got these scuff panels right here. See these? What you want to do is take your screwdriver, get a bigger one tonight. What you want to do, because these are held in by clips, so get your screwdriver, go across inside, and you want to pick that up. Go across, pop them up out of their clips. There we go. Oops, this one's not up all the way yet. Okay, see that? These things are held in by clips. So this one came out, but that's cool. The other one stayed in there. That's all right. We can just pop those back in there. If you want, we can take Nah, I'm gonna leave them just like that. Because we're gonna do both sides. All right, let's get both sides off, and let's see if they're marked just in case. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a left or a right. Looks like both of them can be the same thing. But if you want, you can mark them. Wait a minute. Here's some marks over here. Now, if you want, okay, wait a minute. Here's a front door left. All right, LH. Cool. So we know this is on the left one. Okay, let's get that other one up. And then we move on to the next to put these in a party line. And as a matter of fact, let's go take a look at our party line. There it is right there. See how we don't have parts all scattered everywhere? We know when we start putting this job back together, we're going to work back this way on the line. All right, so let's get our other one off, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. The next thing we're going to do, time to get into it. All right, you see this molding right here? Take this molding, pick that molding up, bring it around, just let it hang, just like that. We're going to do both sides, okay? Let's do both sides, and we'll be right back. All right, cool. We got the molding, the weather stripping off. Let that hang down. Reason why we had to do that, because we need to get into these panels right here. All right, so you got these panels right here. What you want to do is go inside, and these panels are held in by little clips. 1, 2, and on the other side, you see the other 2. Let's zoom in to make sure that you guys can see that. One right there, and then one right there. All right, you got that? And you can either try to pop those out, or you can get you a flat screwdriver and a better screwdriver than this. And you can slowly turn them out. This screwdriver don't got no kind of tip to it until you can get enough on it. Let me get, since I can get in there. Let's get a better screwdriver. The thing is, what we're gonna do is turn these out until you can get them off. Dang, is that it or what, man? What the heck? You know, sometimes, man, these things just, I don't think, what the heck, man? It looks like it's off. Wait a minute, does the whole thing come? Let's pop this out right here. Look at this little clip right here. Let's pick that up. There we go. Now, all right, let's get our other one out over here. Let's see if these things come out complete, or do they stay inside? Do they stay with the thing? No, heck no, they come out. Look at that. Long screws. So, this one should be coming out. All right, let's get this one out. We'll be right back. All right, guys, got both of them out. Let's separate our cover right here. Looks like it. Looks like this right here snaps into place. Man. Okay, that pops tabs out. We got a little plug back here. Let's get this unplugged. Gotta find out where the latch is. There it is on the inside. Okay, pull that tab down. Push that tab in right there. And unplug that. This is almost either connected. Just come up here and looks like it just unhooks out of there. Cool, we got that off. Man. All right. Let's get that other side. Be right back. All right, guys, we got the 2 screws out of here. We're gonna pop this top half up first, and then we know this is supposed to come out of here. Pop this tab out right there, and we know that unhooks like that. Then this piece, I got this little tab down here. Okay, and that comes right off. All right, let's get all this together and put this on the party line. Be right back. All right, guys, we are looking good. Check that out. Now we got those 3 bolts right there. Remember those. All right, the next thing we're going to go over here to the side, to the right side over here. What we got to do is first disconnect these 2 plugs right here. They got little tabs inside there to squeeze those tabs in and unplug it. Yeah, easier said than done, Tim. What the heck? Why do they make this thing? They don't even know I'm Astral. I give up. The DIYer. All right, here's the next one. Let's pull that tab in. Unplug it. Cool. The next thing we're going to do here is over here. See, this whole harness is going to come with it. But what we need to do to finish this is let's disconnect this plug right here. You're going to squeeze that tab in and unplug it, or pick it up and unplug it. It looks like I gotta pick it up and unplug it, and I can't do this with both hands, one hand. So let's see if I can set the camera down. Let's just put the screwdriver up under it. All right, let's see here. If I pick that little tab up, unplug it. Then we got our antenna. How is this thing connected? Okay, just unplug it. Come on, don't lose focus on me. All right, we got that. And it looks like we got a wire, ground wire here that's held in by 10, looks like a 10mm nut. Let's find out. Who's on 10mm? I have no idea. Here it is. All right, using my 10mm deep. Perfect. 1/4" drive ratchet. Let's get that 10mm ground off of there and put the nut back up there. Bear back. All right, guys, we're looking good. We got all this disconnected. The next thing we do, reach up under the dashboard. There's our blow motor right there. You see that connector right there? Push that little tab in. Unplug it. Bam. Get that out of the way. And got a little, it's get hooked onto a little tab right there. It looks like, because all this is going to come out with this. So we got to make sure we get that off of there. How the heck man, what the heck is their problem? All right, let me use a pair of snips right here to get it in. Pull that down. Okay, got it down enough. Now I get my needle nose. Pull that right down just like that. All right, the next thing we'll do, open your glove box. Bam, the stuff in here. Push each side in and down. Because what you're gonna do, matter of fact, let's get the stuff out of the glove box and put it into the box that we got for all the rest of the stuff, all right? Let's do that and we'll be right back. All right, we got it all out. Just remember, guys, let the customer know that you took everything out. Just in case, I know a lot of mechanics put the stuff back in there and they'd be like, who's been rumbling through my stuff? What the heck wrong with these people? So, to the customer who watches this, ain't me. Check it out. If you're watching this video, that's why everything is Out like that. All right, check it out. The next thing we can do, let's push this side in. Drop the glove box. The reason why we got to drop the glove box is before you look around in here, there's a, whoop, what is that over there? See that big plug right there? You want to push that tab, that lever. Dang it. I'm going to push that lever out. What we can do is pull it off of here. Let's get this out here. And what we're going to do is push that in. And trying to do this with one hand, guys. This is not good. Because you want to do is flip that lever back. All right, hold on, guys. Let me get a screwdriver, do that, and be right back. All right, I got it. I had to really push that thing up there. But once you pick that little gray piece up enough, swing that back. Bam. Unplug it. If it lets you. Okay, bam, just like that. Leave that right there. Put your glove backs back up and close it, because you're gonna need to do that getting this whole thing out of here. All right, let's go over to the other side. Be right back. You guys, got my light set up here. Now we're on the driver's side. The first thing we're gonna do is go over here. Let's reach up here, and we're gonna be disconnecting some. Let me see if I can get this get a good shot at this. You see that plug right there, that big one? We're gonna be disconnecting that. And it's got that same kind of like latch on it. So we gotta get that latch back. If it lets me. You know, also we can pop it right out of the clips right there. And bring that down so we can see it better. There it is. Okay, push that little, where is it? There it is. Push that little tab in. And at the same time, unlatch it. Alright guys, let me unlatch this because I gotta do this with two hands. Spare back. Alright guys, what I did was I connected back. I'm gonna show you a little trick. Take a little screwdriver, stick it right there, pop that up, just like that. Pop it up, unplug it. That's number one. Now we got some more over here, right here. Looks like we got a, it looks like that little tab pushes in, and then at the same time, pick up on the latch. Got that? Push in, and at the same time pick up on the latch. Let's see if we can see that on film. Get my screwdriver to set the camera up. So I'm gonna push that in and up. Okay, that's number one. This one looks like it just pulls down like a little safety lever. Push that down. In fact, get up here. Unplug. Now it's supposed to be 5, but I see more than 5, so I'm not sure what the heck I'm going to disconnect here. I'll disconnect all of them. I don't care. Ain't no shame in my game. Let's get this light hooked up here. Okay, we got another one right there. And that one looks like it just pushes the tab, just the tab pushes in. Where we at? Okay, it looks like the tab just pushes in and unplug. Okay. Oh, we got a little one right here. I'm not even sure if this one's gonna go. I'm not even sure we're gonna disconnect. We're gonna disconnect anyway. Same thing. This one. Push the little tab in, and then flip the lever back. All right, let's get that one done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got that disconnected. Now, inside here where the fuses are, you see 2 more connectors right in there. Leave those in there. Leave those connected. All right, the next thing we do, we got this big, give me some more light right here, man. We got this big plug right down here. Pull the red tab down, squeeze it, and supposed to squeeze it, unplug it. Leave that hanging down. The next thing we got, down here, we got 3 connectors. We got a gray one. Just push that little tab in, unplug it. Black one, same thing, push the tab in, unplug it. And a brown one, same thing, push the tab in, unplug it. The next thing we're gonna do is we got a ground wire right here. Get this thing off of here. We got a ground wire right here. Looks like a 7mm or an 8mm bolt. Let's get us a socket over here. All right, we got an 8mm. Let's get our cordless gun, cordless drill. Take that out of there. Let that hang down. Put our bolt right back in there. That is complete. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, you see our hood release right here? We got an 8mm bolt straight up in there. Looks like 8mm. There it is. Get the bolt out. Okay, now this thing, oh, it better not be 2. No, it ain't 2. Okay, it's gonna, we gotta figure out how that thing slides into there, because it's gonna be like a slot. All right, guys, let me get a mirror or something I can see this. Be right back. All right, guys, I see how this looks like it slides down. So when we put it back, we're gonna put it in there, slide it upward, and put the bolt in it. Let that hang down to the side. Now, our brake pedal position sensor. That's right, that's exactly what I said. Brake pedal position sensor. Let's get our light hooked up over here. Bring it up. There it is right there. See that? We gotta unplug that. So it's gonna be a white connector. And on the side, you'll see the tab. Squeeze the tab in right there and unplug it. Great. The next thing we're gonna do, make sure our wheels are straight. You got it? Steering wheel is straight. Key is out. Steering wheel locked in the straight position. You're good. What you gotta do now is go up under the dashboard, and right over here, you see this? This is your steering column right here. Let me get this out of the way so you can see this better. This is your steering column right here. And what you're gonna do here is we're gonna disconnect that bolt right there. Let me see, or we can heck no. We are gonna disconnect that bolt. Where we at? Right there. All right, let's see what size that is. Is that an 11 or a 10? All right, that is a 10mm. So what I'm going to do here is use a 10mm shallow socket. Perfect. And my 1/4" drive ratchet. And let's see if this is, it'll be loose enough that we can, it'll be, you know, it won't be so tight that we can get enough leverage and loosen this bolt up. Well, actually not loosen up. We actually got to take this bolt out. There it is. All right. Definitely turning it. All right, let's get that bolt out and we'll be right back. All right, we got the bolt completely loose. Let's reach in there, take that bolt out, and this shaft will come up. See that? Take it up, let it rest to the side. Guys, girls, this is very important. Be sure your steering wheel is straight, the key is out, and the steering wheel is locked. Because if you allow this steering wheel to turn, pretty much, you're going to be damaging the clock spring inside here. Then you got to either reset it, depending on how much you turn, or you're going to be replacing it, all right? So that's done. The next thing, guys, we're gonna do, grab your little screwdriver and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. Be right back. All right, guys, girls, first of all, let me congratulate you. If you are still with me on this video and you're following us and you're doing it yourself, definitely thumbs up. You're great. All right, let's get to it. Let's go in here. Now, the top of your dashboard, you see way at the top. Now, you see this little display right here. And let's go further back here, and you're gonna see a little cover. See a little cover back there? Get you a little screwdriver or something. Now, you guys be very careful with this, because the windshield is right there above you. And you want to get that little cover up. And I'm trying to do this with holding the camera. Let me set this camera down. All right. Yeah. Now what I can do is put my hand here and use my hand as a cushion so I don't mess up, hit the windshield. And what you're gonna do is get that, knock that little piece out of there. Because you gotta get that up because there's a bolt inside there. And of course, this thing does not want to. There we go. Got that little piece out of there. Take it out. Put that down to the side. Because inside there is a bolt. Yeah, I feel it. All right, now what I got to do here, let me see what size bolt that is. And whether it's an 8 or 10, I'm not even sure. But again, you got to be very careful. Matter of fact, let's get a rag and put right here so we don't mess up that windshield. Why would they put a bolt there? I don't know. It's like right down in there, man. Let me see. Let me get a... Be right back, guys. All right, guys. This is a very important part right here because the bolt, there's an 8mm bolt down inside there. And as you can see, it's like right there at the windshield. So you need to be very careful with this. What you're going to need is a 1/4" drive, 8mm deep socket with a 2" 1/4" drive extension, but a wobble extension. Which means by wobble extension is that when the socket goes on, usually extension, it will just stay straight. You don't need it to stay straight. A wobble allows it to wobble back and forth. All right? And then what you want to do is
what if you don't have one of those? Can you use a swivel?
Let's try that. Let's try to put a swivel on that. Go around here. There we go. All right, here's a swivel, 1/4" drive swivel. Let's see if we can use that. The problem with the swivel is this part makes it straight, so now it's even sticking up more. So, and this one we use a long extension, and get a piece of cardboard. You put your cardboard right there, that protects your glass. So let's see if this will work. No, I'm not. Dang it. No, I'm not getting on that socket, that bolt. God, it says that this thing really sucks. So, let's go back to our 2" wobble. And we're gonna put the socket with the extension down in there. Okay, it is now on the bolt. And I can wobble a little back and forth if I have to. Now let's get my 1/4" drive ratchet. And hopefully, hopefully I can get in there. This sucks. You know what? I got an idea. Let's use our swivel. Get in there like that. So I'm using my 1/4" drive swivel and a 6mm extension. You know what? Let's turn our cardboard up like this now, because I want my ratchet to be covered now. Wow, guys, this sucks. But you definitely need to protect that windshield at all costs. Now that I got it loose, you know, it's a good idea right now to have a nut driver and take it off. But what I got here, I'm going to use my cordless drill. And I'm going to slowly now I can see right now, getting close to that windshield right there. So I'm gonna do is screw it back in, take out our swivel. Got that. One thing that want to come up, man. What the heck? That swivel is kind of stuck in there. Dang it! You know what? Wait a minute. What am I? A flat screwdriver? Dang it! Really?
Wait. Oh.
I want to take that extension, this swivel, out of there. I probably got that already out and all, but I want to make sure it's out, so I'm still going. All right, let's take our socket. Yep, it was out. I've just felt the bolt drop down there. Now what I'm gonna do is get me a magnet and get that out. Be right back. All right, guys, we got a little magnet here. Reach my magnet down there. There we go. We got our bolt out. That is one long bolt. All right, now what I'm going to do here is the bolt and the cover. I'm going to sit right here, put it right here, put it inside the instrument cluster. All right?
That's the glove compartment.
Yeah. What did I say?
Instrument cluster.
I said glove box. All right.
You could always go back.
There ain't no use in going back. I know what I said.
Replay.
All right, guys. Let's get a 10mm. Now what you're going to need is a 10mm deep with your cordless gun. And we'll be right back. All right, guys. Next, we got 6 bolts holding in our dash. You got 1, 2, 3 over here, and 3 on the other side. What I'm using is my 10mm deep with my cordless drill. Okay, let's go to the other side and get the other 3. We'll be right back. Okay, let's get our other 3. Put them down in the corner. right, all 3 are out. And what we're going to do is set the camera up on the back seat so you can get a full view of it. And we're going to set a crate down in the middle of the floor just in case something else is still hooked up. We can rest the instrument cluster and everything down onto the crate while we disconnect it. So let's get that set up and we'll be right back. All right, guys, before we get this out, we got these covers right here, these pillars. And what they do, they just snap into place. Clips. You see the clips they clip on. And let's get these out. So let's get both of them out. Make sure nothing else is hooked up anywhere. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, taking this off. I'm not sure if this is going to come with the... I don't think so. But I don't think it's going to come with the dashboard. Just in case, let's push this little tab in right here. And get that unplugged. No, it won't. That's going to stay right where it's at. I'm going to leave that disconnected just in case. All right, let's get our camera set up and try to get this dash out. We'll be right back. All right, guys, just in case this is in the way, just in case, let's get that unbolted. I got a 5-inch, 1/4-inch drive extension with my deep 10mm. It looks like we got 3 bolts holding it in. And that's all I want to do is just let that hang down to the side. Put the bolts back in. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got the camera set up on the back seat. I just moved Sylvia's camera.
What are you doing?
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. All right, what we're gonna do here is grab the steering, thing, and we're gonna
wiggle.
Yeah. Make sure nothing else is holding this thing in. Hold on here. Oh,
My
okay.
side's coming out.
Look at that mess right there.
You found another bolt?
Heck yeah. Unreal. Your side is coming out?
Yep. I had to push it back in.
My side, let me grab the camera right here. In fact, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to show you where this other bolt is. Be right back. All right, guys. I noticed over here, if you can see right down in there,
Okay.
the bracket is bolted right to the body. And it looks like the bolt is going right through here. So let's pop this off. And now I gotta get a mirror to see what bolt's in there. But before I take that out, what I'm gonna do is just put this bolt in here just to hold it up in place. And let me get a mirror so I can see what bolt is in there. Be right back. All right, guys, we got a little mirror here. And what I'm doing, look in there. Oh yeah, there it is.
On a dark, baby.
Hold on, I can...
That's it, I see it.
Oh.
No, you... No. Yeah.
Let me push my mirror away.
We got it, we got it.
You can see it?
Yeah.
All right, 10mm bolt. So what I'm going to do here, use my deep 10mm 1/4-inch drive socket with my 2-inch 1/4-inch drive extension. And I want to get in there. Perfect. All right, let's get this bolt out of there. Oh yeah, now it dropped. Look at that. Hey, this thing is heavy. This thing is heavy. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get this bolt out and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are definitely ready here. Now, what I did was I got me a blanket, a nice soft blanket down here. So when we take this dashboard out, if we have to rest it down, it's not resting on nothing metal and cause it to crack or anything. And what I'm going to do, I got one bolt over here that I still got left in there. And as soon as I take that bolt out, it's go time. So let's get this ready. Let's take our last bolt out and hold it in place. And now we're gonna walk our dashboard out. Perfect. All right, everything came loose. Now,
Holy moly.
now we're gonna pick this up and walk this out towards my way.
Sure.
Okay, now,
Hold on, I need to get in the car. Can we rest that for a second? Hold on.
give me that dashboard. Give me that dashboard. Give me the whole thing. Hulk, man. Here's something go boom.
Hulk smash. You got it?
Yeah.
No.
There you go, guys. There it is. Now, let me get my blanket.
I could get a little chair over here and play driving.
All right. We'll take our blanket right here. All right, now what we're gonna do is see if we're gonna get on one end, and we're gonna on the other. We're gonna pick this up and set it down on the blanket. We'll be right back.
So, huh? Okay.
All right, guys, there it is. Nice, nothing was hung up, everything. Nice job, that was great. All right, let's go check out inside the car and see how it looks. We'll be right back. All right, guys, here it is. Look at this. Excellent job. Excellent, guys. You guys did a great job. Everything came out perfect. Nothing was hung up. No worries whatsoever. Now here's our box. This is what we need to take out next. And that's coming up in part 2. All right, guys, we'll be right back.